Good morning, good morning. Samantha from Soul Pathways. It's nice to see you. It's another beautiful day here where I'm at. And I'm again at another park. I'm actually near a river, so if it's loud, I'll try to speak up. But I'm going to pan right quick so you can see where I'm at. Really beautiful. It's a beautiful day today. Before I even got here, I was in the car having words with Source. It's been an emotional day. Seems when Source created me, he might have created a bit of a monster, because I've got a very tender heart. I guess when I am capable of seeing every side, I can see every side for all people, all things, regardless of the situation. And I guess I need to elaborate because you're not going to understand that. So, in my first, no, I don't know if it was the first reading, it might have been. I'm a chosen one, I'm an anointed chosen one. Not only am I anointed chosen one, but I am a specially anointed chosen one. I actually am supported by both darkness and light. And what does that mean? I was forged by fire, but sealed by light. That means I can and do have the support of both worlds, all worlds, and all things. I am capable of channeling anything, talking to anything. I choose not to talk to dark, but I have done my whole life house clearings. I've cleared attachments off of people. I've had attachments removed off of me, possessions. I've been possessed. I've had that done and removed. The point of the matter, to stay to the moral of the story, is whenever you do anything, a coin has two sides. So yeah, there's a strength there. I can work with both sides. And there was a reason Source had me made this way, because the moment I was born, I was put through so much trauma due to the dark side, due to dark forces, karmic forces, karmic energies. I needed to endure just so much to get where I am today, so I could get to this phase. confirmation so I could talk to help you. Always about messages. Nevertheless, the opposing side of that coin is, now that I am this bleeding heart, I'm like a walking Mother Teresa. I feel like I'm a worldly, like an earth angel is like a Mother Teresa, like a empathic lawyer or warrior lawyer, a loving lawyer warrior. It's just, it's hard to say, but this is how I feel about it. It's just my thoughts, my way of looking at it. Others will see this different, but this is how it's been for me on my journey because of how specialized I am. I am not just an earth angel. I am specialized in love, specific. I have had my heart cracked open my entire life because I was supposed to stay soft no matter what injuries were given, what traumas I went through. I was supposed to always stay soft and gentle, compassionate and empathetic. No matter how hard I was hit, how much pain I went through, how far down I got kicked, I had to cry it out and then have that heart chakra cracked open so brutally to keep me soft. Because in a world of hurt and people who have built walls and bitterness, having somebody like me is rare. Even these videos are triggering. People are probably thinking, boy, she's soft. If you're here, you're either clicking off or you're thinking, what the hell is she sharing this for? And we'll touch on that a little bit in another video, but my entire life, people have not wanted to hear my story because it's triggered them in some way, shape, or form. It's too sensitive, too emotional, too this, that, or the other, but the point of the matter is my sensitivity, the emotions, that's the strength. That's what this world needs. That's the gift. And that's what's going to heal us, Earth, people. It'll help awaken the vibration, lift it, emotions. Back to the story, because we're going to have to touch on that in another video. But because I had to crack open, and I've become such an empathic, intuitive, loving, I can see all sorts of sides type of person. I can see their side, this side, that side, multiple sides, all sorts of perspectives. Recently, I went through some very traumatic relationship issues, and they're karmic in nature, some of them. And Divine has made some judgments, and I was in talks to Divine because I love them, and there's a bluebird. I was told bluebirds have to do with this particular relationship. And there's a bluebird, so I know I'm speaking to this relationship. And when I got talking to Divine, I felt like I was sitting in a court, almost. But not, because I am the daughter of Source. So it felt like a court, but it almost felt like I was on his lap or sitting next to him on a bench. We were talking, and I began crying because I know what divine has planned. And I know what my soul hears of this person, because I am in tune with this person in this relationship. Heavily so. And there's a duck. And we need to Google duck spirit and blue jay, because that blue bird was a blue jay. So we gotta Google and put that down in the comments. So blue jay spirit, and we've got a mallard duck. Trust me, these symbolisms definitely mean something when they come out and I'm talking. Especially if that mallard is with a partner. It definitely speaks to relationships. I cannot see, there is something blocking my full view, but I definitely see the female mallard. Now, if I see the male mallard, I'll let you know. But nevertheless, I began crying to the divine, because my heart was broken. It's cracked open, you see. I feel everything so intuitively. Look at this. Here come the ducks. You see that? Look at all those babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 babies. Aren't those cute? We got a mama and her babies. Now that is something special. Oh my God, they're adorable. Darling. Okay, you guys. So, this is the hit I'm getting here. 9 wishes. 9s also mean independence. An independent woman, when you get the 9 of Pentacles in tarot, that's a woman who can take care of herself. She can take care of her own life, her own family. 9 of Cups is a wish come true. So we've got a woman who can take care of herself, who's on her life path, who's definitely I love that. Who can take care of her own self, who's definitely doing the right thing, following her intuition, source energy. And you got the one duck sleeping. That little baby doesn't know. Okay, come on now. Cutie. And then with the 9 of Cups, because she's following her guidance, she's following source, she's following what her divine is telling her, and she is definitely doing what needs to be done. She's on the right path. A wish is going to come true, or possibly 9. Oh, there goes you guys just missed it. Redbird. Cardinal just flew directly. I don't know if the screen got it, but a cardinal just flew when I said 9 wishes. So cardinals are all about action. So she took action, and I'm telling you, something special. It's all about miracles right now, you guys. June. We had 6 planets aligned right now. It's times of miracles, manifestations. These deep, these ducks are adorable. I'm just beside myself at how cute these little guys are. So I'm going to continue my story as we look at the ducks. Are you getting them? I'm not even sure you are. I don't know if you got the ducks or not. The little baby ducks. I'm not sure what I'm recording here. I'm hoping I got them. There's a split in the road. Mama took the left path. So it looks like we had to make a decision, right or left. I'm gonna pan back to me. So we had to make a decision to go one way or another within some avenue of our life, relationships, jobs, moving, something recently. And so an ending happened somewhere. And because we made that independent decision, some of us, we took action with that cardinal. Some of us are going to see and reap. I just heard we're going to reap the rewards for following divine guidance. Nevertheless, okay, I'm going to try again. So, and I really hope I got those ducks. My aim with this camera, I'm not sure. I really hope you've seen the ducks, the little baby ducklings. They were definitely cute. So I was crying and I said to Source, I said, I think you might have made a monster when you made me, because I'm like a bleeding heart. I said, because I hear him, this person. I hear the soul. My soul hears the soul of this person crying. Crying out. And it does. And I told the universe, Source, Divine, what I heard. And, you know, I felt like I was a lawyer in court, and I'm telling Source, I'm like, please. Initially, this all began because I know we're at a place where I simply just said, please don't let this person come back if they have negative intentions. Don't send them to me to confuse me. And if they're not meant to be with me, keep them away. I only want high, energetic, positive relationships in my life. So that was how it started, and then I found myself in this space where I was actually standing up for this ex in spiritual court because he's under review. There's such a thing. I'm a spiritual person, not religious. I've never been religious. But I guess I've always had faith and hope in my heart that there's something more, something bigger. And I truly believe there is something bigger. And I know there's something bigger. Because I am guided, I am loved, I'm provided for. It happens all the time. I know. I see angels. They're all around me, even right now. Archangel Michael's right there. These days, I never go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. They're with me. It's an entourage of angels and my ancestors, my great-grandma. galaxies with me. So I just said, please, universe, don't forsake him. And I gave reasons. Because I have said I'm an ancient soul. But in relation to me, this person is relatively new soul. And making a lot of new soul mistakes, aka lessons for growth, but maybe not in a way that is smiled upon in the spiritual world, which led me into an entirely new topic with Source. And I said, Source, how are we any different than the humans with all these hierarchical laws and, freedoms? Here comes Mama Duck again. I said, we're not much different. We set these laws because they're obviously laws if he's under review in spiritual court. I'm just watching the Mama Duck. She's bathing herself. I guess she got rid of the kids. Self-care is important. If you're a mom, you know that much. Even if you're not, you know that much. Anyways, I said, listen, I love you. I love everything about the world we live in. 22 on the timer when I said that. And this is true. But we're the same in that certain freedoms come at different levels. It's like the more you need it, or where are you along the hierarchy, the more it seems freedom. The more freedom you get, or different levels of I don't know how to put it, attainment to universe, to different abundance, I guess. I'm not sure, but that's the way it seems. I said, how are we any different if we're doing these things? And yeah, I understand that some sort of organization and balance is needed in any sort of environment, to put it oddly, to say heaven is an environment. But once you do that, then you have a hierarchy because somebody's running it. The maker, the CEO. So you've then got a triangle with one person at the top, which is like a dictatorship. And they've got the most and highest power under everybody else. And they say what goes among everybody else. So that is similar to how humans are. We're at 24 minutes. I'm going to go about 5 more minutes. I'm going to have to cut this real short. Nevertheless, I simply said, don't allow this person back. And then I said, I wound up going into the spiritual court and speaking on his behalf. I said, I know this is different. I'm probably the first chosen one to ever speak for their attacker, I guess. I don't know how you would put that, person who did them wrong. I don't know. I don't see it that way, because I've already forgiven it. I've already held space. I'm already back in a place where there's, you know, even though I've ended, and yes, this person may be my ex, I am in a place where there's love. I still want good things. I smile when I think of this person. I want this person to be happy, and I'm not wishing ill. I'm not any of that. I actually cry when I think of horrible things going on with this person. If any of you have a person like that in your life, comment below. If any of this resonates with any of you, comment below if you're still here. So, I did speak. I spoke up, and simply I said, I know it's probably the oddest thing to have an anointed chosen one, but I am not simply a light chosen one. I'm not a light warrior. I'm a dark and light warrior. So if you're saying this person is dark, then I'm seeing it, and I'm okay with that, because I can actually empathize because of the amount of darkness I've been through. And the universe understood that. I almost feel like I got a spiritual high five on that. And I basically asked that the universe give this person a second chance because of how novice this person is. I'm not putting that down. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And when I say novice, I don't mean it negative. When we're young on our spiritual paths, we're full of misunderstandings and fear, and we have to learn a ton of lessons where we can be easily led astray and things like that. And that's exactly my case in point to source energy. This person not only was dealing with tons of trauma from his, their own life, but they were young on their spiritual, if absentee almost on their spiritual. And I just simply vouched for this person and asked, because I feel the soul crying out, wanting to be on the path. And if that's the case, I asked the universe to step in and allow this person under intense scrutiny or guidance to be given that opportunity to build trust up with Source, Heaven, Kingdom, whatever you want to call it, the universe again. It should be there anyway. Doesn't everybody deserve that? Love is unconditional. Is there ever truly anything ever that's not redeemable? In a soul, not a human. I'm talking souls. I was talking souls with the universe. At a soul level. How do we deny a soul that wants to grow, wants to redeem, wants to be better? I know. I'm in human form. So, I'm a bleeding heart. I'm in Mother Teresa mode. And, of course, I want to see and do see the best potential in all people. That includes you. If any of this resonated today, any of it, share it below. I want to thank you for showing up and not clicking off. I'm thinking I might come back a little later with a little tarot. So maybe I'll come on later for a tarot reading. Just general. Get a little more active. Feel free to leave any thoughts or comments below. I'll get to them as I can. That's just the truth. Know I love you. It's nothing personal. I only have love for any and all of you. I want to help any and all of you. And if you do need help, reach out. Leave me a comment in Messenger. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. Do good things. Be the good. Keep rising. Remember, you matter. You deserve love. You're the good. You're the good in this world. And as long as you know that, and you keep working on you, you're going to see it come right back to you. Love you so much. Just so much. And if I don't see you later, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Until then, you take care. Take care of each other. Keep rising. And stay blessed. Bye.